This one's mine.
This never happened to the other fella. Okay, you know what we're gonna do now?
No, you gotta let me know what we're doing here.
Okay, so we're gonna do an unboxing video. This is where people like to see what the presentation's like, what the actual box showing up is gonna look like. So literally just in a very authentic way. You haven't opened the box yet?
No.
Okay, so it just arrived today, didn't it?
Yes.
You happy?
I'm excited. I get new clothes.
You have new clothes, and you finally have a box for yourself.
I do, there's a box for me.
Yeah, it's exciting. All right, so open the box. You're the first. Oh, what's in the box?
Well, I think I have to just...
Pretty intuitive, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, lockdown.
Oh.
This is where we can edit. No, this is perfect. There you go.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Very nice.
Extremely classy.
It's all about the presentation.
Yeah, beautiful. I mean, look at this box. Okay, fine. Let me lift this out.
Okay, lift this out and get rid of the white box.
Stuff is always so beautifully packaged. Wow, gorgeous.
Very nice.
Look at that. So, wow, that is really classy looking. Almost too fancy for me, I think.
Oh, stop it. No.
Wow. So can I?
Yes.
Okay.
The Bond women in our lives deserve this.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, it's like so fancy.
It's a big box, too.
It is. Oh, there's a little sticker.
Yeah, a little 007.
Ooh.
Okay. Lots more 007.
Yes, beautiful tissue paper. Oh,
Yeah.
even the tissue paper is labeled.
See, I get to see this all the time. This is all new for you.
Yeah.
You see the stuff when it comes out of here.
Wow, gorgeous. Okay. So I have a nice off-white. Oh, so soft.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a long sleeve. I guess a cardigan.
I think I know what that is, but we won't guess. Well, yeah, you know what? You can guess what that is, but we have the lookbook that we're going to be referring to, but it's really soft.
I should have studied.
No.
Oh,
we don't want you to study. We want you to be
they're
shocked and awed.
Yeah, I mean, it's the hand.
Don't talk about it yet.
But it is.
But
very
it is so soft.
Okay. And really pretty pearl buttons.
Nice.
Okay, so that's one piece.
Okay.
And here we have a nice beige. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a wrap top of
Yeah,
some
it's
sort.
almost like a pink peach color. Very nice.
Yeah, like a blush.
Yes.
Long sleeve.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
And, oh, there's more.
What?
Oh
Oh,
my gosh. Okay. Mock turtleneck.
very
I
nice.
guess it's like an oatmeal color. Maybe.
Very classic. Yep. Yeah.
Very pretty. Also, just crazy soft.
Crazy soft. I wonder why.
Last one.
Aha.
Oh, a short sleeve. Oh, I love short sleeve sweaters. Those are great. Beautiful.
Very nice.
And all with the 007.
That is crazy.
Labels.
With some nice tags on the inside. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, you know what we're going to do?
Well, I don't know what you're doing, but I'd like to try this stuff on.
Oh, you got it.
What are you doing here? Looking for shells?
No, I'm just looking.
Okay, so Danielle had a fantastic idea, and that is why not wear these 4 pieces that she received from N.Peal in chronological order. So we're starting with Dr. No, and of course we have to start with Ursula Andress's Honey Rider. Come on in, honey. Oh, there she is. Wow. Okay. So this is we got to talk about the scene where this comes from, the inspiration, because one of the great things that N.Peal did was they took inspiration from a lot of the iconic moments. And there probably isn't any more iconic moment than Ursula Andress coming out of the sea. Do you remember that?
Oh, of course, yeah.
She had the white bikini on.
Yeah, I'm not putting that on.
There was a discussion. No bikinis.
No.
No, it's, come on, this is a family show. So, but it did show in the lookbook, for example, Ursula Andress clearly wearing that shirt over. She had some sort of shirt over this. And this was the interpretation from N.Peal.
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, first of all, it's very light and extremely soft. So it's 85% silk, 15% cashmere, and is just perfect for warmer weather. Absolutely perfect.
And it's warm out today. We should
It's
note that.
very warm.
What
It's
is it today?
In the low 80s
Okay.
Fahrenheit.
So one of the things, if we were in an N.Peal store right now, we would be
Take the cap off.
take the cap off. That was so non-Bond-like. I am just a smooth operator. So we're going to have some delicious
Very thirsty.
chilled
Thank you.
rosé. I gave you a generous portion to get you through this. Not that you need any courage. I think you got the better pour. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for doing this. So immediately you notice something about the hand of this, though.
Oh, so soft. Yeah, it feels wonderful on the skin. I have extremely sensitive skin, so for me to say that this is just, because it is mostly silk, it is silky soft, and it's a beautiful knit, absolutely beautiful.
Do you remember the percentage? I know.
I just said 85%. It's okay. Well, we'll get through this.
15% cashmere?
15% cashmere. Mm-hmm.
Because they got to keep with their cashmere roots, right?
Yes.
All right.
Although they do beautiful work with silk too.
So they do. So if we could show some of the detail, we mentioned the sleeve, for example.
Yes.
If you can come up close. It looks like a mother of pearl button or something on there.
Yes. Really nice cuff line on this, and I guess I can, over here you can see the collar too. And the mother of pearl buttons continue down the front of the...
You don't have to do that. We're going to do some close-ups.
Hey, I'm new at this.
No, it's okay. So turn around for a second. We'll see the back. So it's a pretty plain back. It's, I guess you would call that scalloped on the bottom. So it's kind of rounded.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really very pretty how this scallops.
With a nice notch. Now, what size is this?
This is a small, and I normally take small, but it's pretty big on me. I might actually would opt for an extra small.
This is, so we do this with sizing. This is important. So in speaking with N.Peal, one of the things that we did was we curated and we talked about your sizing and how you wear things.
Mm-hmm.
But even a small is probably too big. You would go with an extra small in this.
I think I would, yeah. But I mean, look, the sleeves are quite long.
Mm-hmm.
Unless that's supposed to be the look, or maybe you wear it a little rolled up, which I suppose you could do. You could roll the sleeves up a little bit, and now it's like the perfect length. Actually makes it look almost like a little French cuff when you do that.
Yeah.
So it's kinda
How's the
nice.
body? Like, is the body big or no? I guess it's not too big.
Yeah, I mean, there's room. But
Right.
you want it, I don't know, if this is a nice summer piece, you just want to, like, say you're at the beach, it gets a little cool, you want to throw this on. You want it a little roomy anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So would you go for an extra small instead of a small?
It's so hard to say. I mean, this is probably a little bit more loose than I would normally wear something, so I would say extra small. But if I want to wear it as a piece where I'm just wearing it over things, size small is probably good.
Okay. All right. Good. Then it's a keeper.
No.
No. I mean, we're not giving it back. But yeah. But so it's less, and I'm saying this in the nicest way. It's less sheer than I thought. I mean, the Ursula Andress shirt that she wears is very sheer.
Well, I originally...
By the way, she even, I think in the movie, ties it at one point. Not that you would do this, but
yeah, I would. Well,
I guess you could, though.
yeah.
Oh. What?
Well, it's a versatile piece. You could do a lot of things
You
with it.
transformed it, yeah.
But I mean, it is a little sheer. I think it's hard to tell because I'm wearing something underneath it. But
Right.
when I first tried it on without a t-shirt underneath it, it was a little more sheer, which is again fine for the summer. Like I think,
Yeah.
it's really nice. I like it. Thank you.
Okay, and what color would you say that is? Is it like a light beige or
Ivory.
an ivory?
I would call that ivory.
I want to get the colors correct.
Oh.
We'll check with the tags
Yeah,
later
I
when we
was
sit
gonna say
down.
We should probably get the official name.
We'll do it. We're flying by the seat of our pants. It's what we do.
Well, how about it, handsome?
So now we head into Goldfinger territory. You want to come on, hon? With the Pussy Galore top. And there it is. This is amazing looking.
Yeah, thank you. So I think this is meant to be worn with high-waisted pants. In the catalog, she's wearing these beautiful high-waisted, flowy pants, and it looks gorgeous. I don't own any high-waisted pants, so it's gonna be a crop top on me.
Okay,
So-
but it looks great, and you
Thank
can
you.
definitely get away with it. So here's the reality. This is a scene that has Pussy Galore and Bond sort of connecting with each other in kind of a rough and tumble way. They're in Kentucky. He's enjoyed a mint julep, and she's doing judo flips with him and things like that. Judo chop, judo chop. You could flip me for the video.
I would try.
No,
but
don't do it.
that's-
Don't do it. I'm 52. You'll break me. So this is, they call it a super fine collar wrap top. And do you know why?
Yes. I think it also
Because you look super fine in it. No, sorry.
it feels very similar to that first piece. So I think it's definitely high in silk content.
It is.
85% maybe.
85% silk, 15% cashmere.
Yeah. I mean, it's so light and so.
Can you show the collar a little bit
soft.
off? It's got a very cool collar.
Yeah, and a little bit of a tufting around the shoulder. A nice neckline on it.
Should have put that over there by you. Yeah, and it looks, I mean, it looks great. Was it hard to kind of wrap around a little to get the hang of it?
Yeah, I mean, it took a little bit of a learning curve for me, but I typically wouldn't. I don't wear complicated clothing, so it just took a minute or two to figure out how to put it on. But
Right.
I mean, it's cool. It's like it's a nice style.
Now,
Something a little different.
one of the things we always talk about is the invisible bond, like things that
Right.
people out in the wild wouldn't know what it is. I have to say to a Bond fan, if a Bond fan saw you in this, and you said this was almost like a rose, which was interesting. They call it an oyster,
Oh, okay.
like an oyster rose.
Yeah.
But I would be like, oh my gosh, that looks like the Pussy Galore wrap top. But do you think most humans that are Bond fans would recognize it?
I mean, I don't think I would have. But I think crop tops are kind of in right now anyway, so it would just be a really fun shirt to wear out with a cute pair of strappy sandals and
Yeah.
yeah.
It's my favorite.
Getting the picture.
Yeah. Okay, come on. I got to talk as a husband. You look amazing in this, and you look great, and this piece looks unbelievable on you. This is one of my favorites.
Oh, well, thank
I
you.
mean, I like the other ones too, but I mean, this one really compliments you.
Well, thank you.
Now, we have to still stay within the realm of Goldfinger
Okay.
and go to another Pussy Galore top that is maybe a little bit more, I'll call it modest.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yes.
Okay.
Business before pleasure.
All right, so without further ado, come on in. All right, so if you can come up a little bit close, I will describe what this is. It's a double mock neck sweater in sand, and it's a size small. And this one's 100% cashmere, isn't it?
It is, yes.
So tell me about this one.
Again, yeah, right? Like all of their products, just extremely high quality, beautifully made, soft piece. And yet, it's so funny because we mentioned how warm it is today. And normally in a sweater, I would be dying right now. But it's very comfortable.
Well, you noticed something very interesting. There are actually aeration holes
Yeah,
here
there's like little,
along the shoulder.
I think it goes along is it in the back also?
It is. It goes all around like the whole arm, which is actually really cool.
Yeah,
And
nice detail.
I actually said Pussy Galore wears it tucked in, but you said it doesn't need to be because
Yeah,
it's not very long.
I mean, you could pull it down, but you could also just kind of bunch it up.
Yeah, and it's kind of banded at the bottom
It
anyway.
is, yeah, which it gives a nice silhouette that way.
Now, double mock neck. I was assuming because it doesn't like sit tight on your neck. It's got like a little bit of room.
But it feels like it's rolled, so it gives the illusion of a rolled turtleneck,
Yeah.
So it has like the double thickness, but yet it's very comfortable.
When we looked at the line, one of the things that we saw in this one was there are a couple that just quite frankly look classic.
Yeah.
Like to me, this could sit in the 1930s, 50s, 90s today. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's one of those pieces you could have forever. It's really not going to go out of style at all.
Yeah, true. So are you ready to literally springboard from Goldfinger to 2020?
Wow.
We hope 2020. We're gonna head to No Time to Die.
Oh, cool. All right.
You ready for this?
Sure.
We all have our secrets. We just didn't get to yours yet.
Okay, and as promised, No Time to Die. Ah, there it is. I'm geeking out. So, Madeleine Swann.
Okay.
This is one of the outfits. In fact, she even is wearing like white pants.
Oh, cool.
She has this brown top on. So the brown top is a round neck cashmere t-shirt in a Moorland Brown. This is a size small. It looks like it fits you
Yes.
perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, everything I have to say, it fits really well.
Yeah.
All the pieces that.
So this is, I mean, it's a relatively plain, but if you can come up close, so people may notice that there is a like a mottling to this.
Yes.
So it's not just a pure brown, it's got other colors in it.
It's like a light brown kind of woven through there as well.
That's right. And it's got a, come on back. Have some wine.
Yeah, good idea.
Cheers. She's so patient with me. It has a banded bottom, and it's got kind of banding around the sleeve as well, and then around the collar.
It's light. It's just enough to just kind of bring it to your arm a little bit. I have to say, so I love cashmere t-shirts. It's one of my most favorite things. I don't have that
Sure.
many, but it's my favorite thing to travel with because it's so universal. And if you need to wash it out, like a cotton t-shirt, say you wash a cotton t-shirt in the sink, it takes days to dry out. You wash one of these guys in the sink at night, by the morning they're dry
Yeah.
and ready to wear again. So
That's amazing.
they're fantastic for travel.
Can we see the back?
Yes.
So nice plain back, but it fits you really nicely.
Yeah. There's no bagginess, but it's also not super fitted either. It's just,
Yeah.
it's really just.
By the
nicely
way,
tailored.
because just reality-wise, there are people that are going to be buying this for their girlfriends, their spouses. Do you mind kind of because you do take a size small? What's your typical size that you would take in things?
Well, a US size 6 typically.
Okay.
So, and then everything else is small. Sometimes it could be medium depending on how
Right.
fitted it is, but typically.
But I think you're relieved that you didn't get any mediums in this line.
Yeah, no, the small actually it fits perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. All right. Well, let's take our wines and we're going to talk about the line a little bit. Let's do it. Okay. Thank you so much.
Oh, of course.
My gosh. So, cheers. The wine is going quick, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. That was really good analysis of everything. I thought so.
No, I hope so.
Well, this went much better than the last review you did, the dress review.
Well, all right, so here's the thing. The dress was not my taste.
Right.
All these pieces I absolutely love, and it's a beautiful color palette. Nice and neutral, perfect for the summer.
And
spring,
no one coerced you to say that?
No. You know what? I would say it as it is, and I genuinely really like all these pieces.
So, do you want to know a little bit more about the line?
I would like to know more about the line.
I think it's kind of interesting because we've curated these pieces. So,
Yeah.
all right. So the James Bond films have always placed women at the heart of action.
Okay.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Depends what kind of action
this
you're
is
talking
an
about.
honest, authentic review. From the very outset, Honey Rider and Pussy Galore have proved themselves resilient, capable women who are more than able to match 007 with their intelligence, wit, and ingenuity.
That's true.
And I would put you in that category with me. I think. It's definitely your wit.
Ingenuity and wit.
Well, half of it.
Or nitwit.
Consider the help and critical support he's received from On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Mayday from A View to a Kill.
Oh, yeah, she was a badass.
She's badass. She would
Yeah.
break my spine like a potato chip.
Yeah.
And Jinx from Die Another Day.
We're not going to talk about that.
But you could learn to like it.
I can't.
You can't learn to like it. Nobody can. The Bond films have also placed women in a number of powerful positions. I love the innuendo there. Where the intellect and inventiveness have tested 007's mettle. Sterling silver. Amongst the most notable are the Spectre No. 3 Rosa Klebb, business tycoon Electra King. These are the bad guys, bad gals. And fencing expert and arch double agent Miranda Frost from Die Another Day.
Well, what about M? I mean, she was his boss.
M. We gotta get an M line.
Yeah.
To celebrate all these amazing women, N.Peal have delved into the Bond archives to select a series of iconic looks from across the past 50 years to reimagine them for today. So these aren't supposed to be cosplay or screen accurate.
Right.
Except for that. That's actually screen accurate.
Okay.
Like you're wearing the same one that Madeleine Swann would have worn.
Oh, cool.
Kind of cool.
Well, can't wait to actually see it on film.
And there it is. The range is supported by a key piece created for the most recent film, No Time to Die. So it's not just, this sweater that I wound up getting. It's that t-shirt as well.
Yeah, cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So we've got, I want to kind of go over the whole line. So obviously you tried on the superfine shirt from Honey Rider. You also have this, it looks like almost like a powder blue one. This one is from Tatiana Romanova from Russia with Love. And we'll be showing these on the screen right now. So that's in a light blue.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
100% cashmere, really pretty. This is the one you just tried on.
Yes.
The Pussy Galore Goldfinger. This one is a deep V-neck. This was from Moonraker.
Oh, cool.
From Holly Goodhead. And this is, I think you have this. This is the superfine roll neck that Tilly Masterson wears from Goldfinger.
Yeah, it's just a classic piece that...
Super classic.
Just have forever.
My favorite, the superfine. Because you look super fine in it.
Oh, boy.
Sorry. Oyster wrap top from Pussy Galore. And look at this thing. What is that? A slimline tailored jacket.
Ooh.
100% woven cashmere. And that's, again, Pussy Galore.
Nice.
They went full on Pussy Galore in this.
Well, I think a lot of the pieces she wore were pretty classic looking, and she was one of probably the first really strong Bond women.
Yes.
She didn't put up with any nonsense. So.
Yeah, good point. So then, to culminate the collection, we have this from No Time to Die. N.Peal actually worked with Siderat and Larlab to create a number of looks for No Time to Die. That is, it took a while for me to learn how to say that.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Siderat. She is the costume designer. So they actually worked with her. They worked with her on the sweater. They worked with her on that as well. And this is very cool. This is a quote from her about N.Peal. When you're dealing with a number of decisions you have to make on a Bond film, with so many important characters and so many vital items of clothing, having a collaboration like the one we had with N.Peal was a godsend. Called it a godsend. And they actually make this commando sweater in all different sizes. A woman can wear it.
Yeah, it's cool.
As well.
It's a really cool piece. I would wear it too.
So that's the collection in a nutshell. What I like is they didn't do 40 pieces and make it exhaustive. They did a few pieces, but I feel like they did it right.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah. And again, the color palette is beautiful. It's just very easily worn.
By the way, remember in that opening how you were really excited that you got a box for once?
Mm-hmm.
I actually wound up getting a box too. I'm wearing something I literally got.
Of course.
No, but it's perfect. It's like 85 degrees out and they're doing like cotton and cashmere mix. How good does that feel?
Is that super fine?
I think, well, you determine. Is it super fine?
It feels extremely soft.
It's extremely soft. So they don't typically do cotton
Yeah.
and cashmere mix. They usually do like, and it's
That's
got
a nice
like
little detail on that.
it's got like kind of a darker gray placket
Yeah.
and mother of pearl,
Banded.
like oyster, banded bottom, which I really like because it
Banded sleeve.
banded sleeves that fit well. I'm wearing a size small.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the small fits right. It fits the way I would want it to fit.
Yeah, I mean, knit, typically it should drape pretty well, even if...
Yeah, it's got a little looseness to it.
Yeah.
So but like to your point, I mean, we're in the lower area of our house.
Mm-hmm.
What do we call this place? I don't know. The dungeon? No.
The collection room?
Danielle calls it many things, so don't get her started. She's happy. She's drinking wine. She's trying on free clothing. But the reality is that it's hot out, and I
Yes.
think some people feel like cashmere makes you hot.
I am actually sweating. I had a cotton t-shirt on before. I'm sweating less in this cashmere
I noticed
t-shirt
that.
than I was in the cotton t-shirt because it just breathes.
And I think
so
that's the
nicely.
one thing people have to kind of get into their mindset.
Yeah.
It's like, why would we buy cashmere in the summer, and it actually
It's
keeps
all
you
year
cooler.
round. Yeah. I think it's all
Cashmere
year round.
socks, or sorry, wool socks.
Yes.
They keep you cooler. They
Mm-hmm.
wick away the moisture. When you wear cotton, there's nowhere to go, so it just stays wet.
And it just stays wet.
All right.
Horrible.
You didn't know I was going to ask you this question,
Uh-oh.
but
Am I prepared?
you're not prepared, but that's the whole point. So, knowing that they did this, and knowing a lot of people are going to like go gangbusters on this with gifts and things like that, when they do a second line, I said when, not if, damn it. When they do a second line, what Bond woman piece of clothing might you want? I'm testing your memory now.
Yeah.
Good. Stall with some wine.
I'm trying to.
Think of the movies. What about the one piece that for your eyes only poster with the backwards? No, maybe not. It's a one-piece bathing suit. Never mind.
Oh.
Joke.
I don't know. I'm sure the talented people of N.Peal could figure out a beautiful line.
That was so well politically said. That was great.
I wasn't being political. I love them. They make
No.
beautiful pieces, and
I
I
mean-
know that they're capable of doing it. Much more capable than I am of thinking of one at the moment.
I'll show you a poster book. It'll be perfect.
Okay.
Maybe they want ideas. Maybe they want people to send in ideas for them. Who knows?
Okay.
We'll see. Anyway, thank you for doing this.
Oh, my pleasure.
You're the best. This has been.
Danielle Zaritsky.
That's your name?
It is.
And David Zaritsky for the Bond Experience. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.
Cheers.
My wine literally jumped up and then jumped
saw
back.
that.
Did you see that? Into the glass.
I was waiting for it to stain your shirt.
Oh, it would have been so bad. But what a great ending to the video. Thanks for watching this episode. If you want to be up on the latest from the Bond Experience, just click on this subscribe and subscribe to our channel. You're going to get all the latest and greatest information, plus some exclusive content. And by the way, speaking of content, here's something especially for you, just because we know you. Talk to you soon.